So today, I want to set out to accomplish a goal that I established a while ago. And that is, I wanted to make some holy overloads. Specifically, though, a while ago, I don't know if you guys remember, in a previous video, I said I wanted to make 250 holy overloads. Now, I'll be realistic with you guys, this is not going to happen today. But what will happen today is I plan on making my first 100 of those, which is going to be, I will say, a soft goal of that long-term goal. Because I've been thinking about it, and I'll be honest and say, I don't think 250 is, I feel like 250 is too much, because I will be able to make a better overloads. I'll be able to make better overloads in the future, and I would rather not waste all of the resources to make 250. Sorry, I just slapped my microphone. I would rather not waste all the resources to make 250, and instead I would rather make like 100, and then we'll circle back and think about it later. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, you're probably curious, how am I going to make holy overloads if I only have 88 farming? And that is something I realized today. I had an epiphany on a whole lot of stuff. Now, my farming leveling, I am going to probably show off a cool thing this episode, but it's going to take me a little bit because I need to get to 90 farming, but I do want to show it off, a method that I figured out. But for now, let me go and show you exactly how I'm going to get the farming levels to be able to start growing the Fellstock seeds right now. One thing I want to mention is I actually bought the seed aside. I will maybe take advantage of this in the future. I messed with the settings and I kind of played around at Vires for a bit. I was getting around 50k XP an hour at Vires. Obviously, this was using my traditional 2 spot. If I go to the big spot, I'm sure I can get like 100k plus per hour. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be touching a piece of content I have never touched. And I'm being serious when I say I did the quest for this and then I never touched it after. So I got to find, here it is, this storm cellar right here. You have to complete the quest, let them eat bacon, I think is what it's called, and then you have access to kill these pigs. I actually don't think you need to complete the quest in order to have access to this, but I did it nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill these pigs, and they drop an item that is called bacon, as you can see just right here. They drop a fair bit of it at a time. So I'm going to go and collect some of these bad boys. There are probably better locations for me to do this, but I don't need a lot, honestly. I just need a handful. So I'm just going to get like an inventory full. They drop multiples at a time, as you can clearly see. So, I mean, I'll just show you guys real quick. Let's do this next attack and I'll basically have like a full inventory worth. Yeah, I mean, this is more than enough, honestly. Yeah, this is more than enough. All right, cool. So I got this bacon. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cook all this bacon into, well, bacon. These heal for 300. They're pretty simple things. I shouldn't really burn any to my knowledge. So let me go and cook all these real quick. Okay, and then next I'm just going to go and get some of these pie shells out. And I'm going to use the pie shells on the bacon. And for every 3 bacon, we're going to go and make ourselves an uncooked pork pie. So we obviously can't make a whole lot of these because we need to get 3, but we can make ourselves a handful. And then I'm going to go and cook these pork pies. They have a 74 cook rate, so I'm probably going to burn like 1 or 2. We'll see. But what's great about these bad boys is these things give you a +5 farming boost. No, I am not kidding, by the way. They give a +5 farming boost. I wish I was kidding, but I am not. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I just cleaned this patch. All my other patches have been diseased. I'm going to eat this pie. It's always a 1 eat, which sucks, but you get a +5 boost. So then I can go and plant this. Boom. Boom. Pull my super compost out. And then kaboom, baby. And boom. I have all of the fell stalks planted that are patches that, patches that I could have planted on. Some of the other ones were diseased. I think 3 of my patches were diseased, so there's that. So there you go. That's pretty good. Now, I do want to see. I know this isn't going to be possible, but I'm going to try it because if you don't try, you can. Nope, you can't. I was going to see if I can buy this. Okay, so what I want to do next is actually start getting all of the actual like super and extreme potions. I want to start making those because, I mean, I might as well, right? So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to start with making all of these. I'm going to start by cleaning all of these spirit weed seeds. I'm going to make these into super necromancy potions and make basically all of these into super necromancy potions. That's the only thing they're used for. And then I'm going to make a bunch of other stuff into super potions. And then from there, we'll start getting the stuff for extremes and so on and so forth. So just to mention, I am well aware that I can use invention to do a lot of stuff for me, but I'll be honest and say I don't mind doing this. It's actually a little, I don't want to say therapeutic, but I actually kind of enjoy doing stuff because back in the very early days of old school RuneScape, when they first added the Grand Exchange, This was how I made a lot of money. I would clean herbs and sell them on the Grand Exchange, and you made a lot of money back then doing that because a lot of people just didn't feel like doing it, so they'd throw stuff on the Grand Exchange. Even nowadays, you can still make some money, but it's a lot more known. But like back then, you just buy stuff and put them. Like Renars would go for so much profit. This is probably the most random thing ever to like. But something I really like about RuneScape 3, especially over old school RuneScape, is the right-click text box. I'd sneeze, but I just feel like it looks so much better. Like I really like look at this design. It looks cool, feels clean. I don't know, man. I really enjoy it. I just want to mention I am so glad I've done so many Vyers. I have over 1,000 wines of Zamrak because of it. And this is 93 Herblore in the bag. God, this is so nice to be turning all this in XP. What's great about this is I can now make extreme necromancy potions without boosting, and I now only need a +3 boost in order to start making overloads. I believe a +3 boost is pretty easy to acquire. All right, I need to get 1,600 Grenwall spikes for all of these super ranging potions I have to make extreme ranging potions. So I'm gonna go and start catching Grenwalls, which is this is something I achieved a long time ago, but basically the ability to not have to bait these from queuing the tier 1 2 diary. So glad I got this out of the way. This is gonna make this grind so much more chill. I literally just finished setting up and I'm already at 56. So this shouldn't go too bad is my understanding. Yeah, and this was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I legit thought this was gonna be an insanely long grind to get these 1,600 Grinwall spikes, but it's not. This is, I think it was like a half-hour grind. I'm kind of curious how much this is. They sell for 1 key each. 1602 times 123. That's 1.6 mil, so that's 3 mil an hour. That I think is actually terrible for RuneScape 3. I'm going to be honest. I love the extreme ranging potions and super necromancy potion type crafting where you basically just have a stacked item and then you just put a full inventory of the other potion you're making. It's just so much more AFK because you do it and then you can AFK for like a full 30 seconds. I actually love it. It's awesome. Well, this take literal seconds to make the 200. I forgot how fast this stuff is sometimes. I'm just gonna throw all this in. Boom, there we go. We now have a bunch of these mud runes. I don't know if this stacks. I want to see. Is it? I think it does. Oh, it does stack. Nice. Okay, this is the last of the extreme magics made. Now all I have to do is make myself extreme attacks, extreme defenses, and then the prayer renewals. And then from there, all I have to do is make the overloads and the holy overloads. And we'll be all done. So I'm super excited. Okay, just did the blood tree event for the first time. A viewer actually DM'd me saying what's up and I should try it. So I did. Much appreciated to you, by the way. You got me mixed up. We got this account mixed up with the Ironman account, so that's a little haha funny. But we got a fat amount of fucking XP from that. Like, good God, that's not the total amount of XP, but we got a lot of XP. We got at least 35k because I grew a level, so that's pretty good. But we have this greater worldy or sack of very worldy roads and these regular wild roads. Let's open these regular ones, and then we'll open the very ones. So we got Black Sallies and Bloodweed Seeds. Nice. Energy, and a Cardian Plate. And Infernal Ashes and Obelisk Shards. Don't know what this is used for, but pretty nice. All right, let's open this. We can get the level tier 90 wildy or tier 87 wildy weapons, which we're going to get, and a Dragon Egg. So we're going to get both of those. Called it. Got a Dragon Egg. So the last video just went up of this series, E40. And a lot of people did not like the fact that I lamped into farming. To that, I just want to say I liked the comment, and while I fully agree, I decided to change my game plan. So my game plan was I wasn't actually going to use the 1.5 mil extra XP I have into farming. I was going to use it in Herblore, but since it annoyed people so much, I'm going to use the 1.5 million more XP from questing that I was going to use in farm Herblore. I'm now going to put it in the farming just because it apparently upsets people. So anyways, yeah, you guys brought this on yourselves. Monumental occasion. We have enough to actually make acquire our first tier 70 thing. So I can do the box traps are tempting. So The box shops are better for hunter because when I have to do my 99 hunter grind, I can take advantage of those very much. The party simulator is better for, I mean, I'm going to get both eventually. I think the sooner one I should get is the party simulator. So I feel like I'm going to work on dungeoneering sooner. So I'll do that. And boom, we can now make one of these, which is super awesome. I'm going to see if I want to get these two first, and then we'll go from there. I still have the dwarf ones to tell you, but let me go and discover this real quick. I want to say I am like 90% certain I will be 94 Herblore after making all of these holy overloads. I am 90% certain. Okay, I have a 1 boost. Let's make one just for shits and gigs. Boop! We got it. Yay, 4 per new. Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm going to go make a bunch of these into stuff. Catch gas when I'm done. It'll take a minute. Okay, so jokes aside, I mentioned earlier that I was going to go and throw all of my 1.5 mil XP into, instead of into Herblore anymore. I'm not going to throw it into farming just to spite you. It's a joke. I'm not actually going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm saving it for my 99 drop for Herblore is what I'm going to do. So I have the XP set here. As you can see, I need to get to 11.5 mil, give or take a little bit, but 11.5 will basically guarantee me, because it's actually more than 1.5 mil XP I'm getting. It's like 1,550,000 basically. So this will guarantee me 99. Sorry, that's my herb run timer. So that'll guarantee me 99 from that. So there you go. So we only have 3.8 mil until we basically get 99 Herblore. That's actually exciting considering I'm getting an insane amount of Herblore XP right now. So that's super exciting. Okay, this is 145 rare renewals made. This is good. I'm actually going to take I want to wait until I finish everything to show you guys all of the supplies we have from doing what we're doing. I want to show you guys that later, but for now we have 145 pair renewals. This is going to go straight towards overloads. We're not going to use this for anything else, at least to my knowledge, so that's good. Now there's a couple things I want to do. I want to make the super stores. I want to make all these in the super stores. I want to turn all of, where are they? Sorry. Totally. I want to turn all of these into, I already forget what they're called. I want to turn all these into brews as well. So that's what I do. I want to turn these as well. I also need to make this stuff for super necromancy potions. So I'm going to need to get some miasma runes and crush them. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to go and make some more impure essence. So let's go do this first, because this shit's going to be the biggest bitch in my opinion. So let's go do that. You can like double your money just by grinding miasma runes. These sell for 4.1k in the Grand Exchange. These buy for 2.9k. That is a 1.3k profit just for AFK grinding something. I will say it once and I'll say it a million times. The potions where you just fill your inventory up with 27 potions, then use a single stack of an item to turn them into stuff is hands down my favorite method, because like it's so much more AFK. You just chill. I love this, dude. 179 extreme necromancy potions have been made. I want to go and show you guys all the just overload supplies I have. Give me 1 second. I want to actually go and turn these overloads into 3 doses, and then I want to show you guys. So hold on 1 second. Okay, just decanted everything, and I just want to show this off. I'm actually quite proud of this. This isn't that big of a deal, but we have 165 Torstals, 64 overload 3 doses, 146, I believe. Yeah, 146 rare renewals, 490 extreme attacks, 470 extreme strength, 343 extreme ranges, 275 extreme magics, 268 extreme defenses, and 179 extreme necromancy potions. The Torstals and the necromancy potions, obviously we are going to get more of, because I just need to do some more Hermod to get those, assuming they didn't change the drop table. This is unironically my 3rd freaking blowpipe. I have 3 in my bank. What the hell? Well, I have 2 in my bank, now 1 on me. This is stupid. I just want the other pieces so I can get a tier 87 ranged weapon, dude. This is 300 and some odd Sarah brews completed. We got like 60k XP from this. I think it was like 55k XP, which is pretty good. So I'm Not gonna complain about that. That was pretty solid. I still have all of these snappies to make into I'm gonna start cleaning them. All these snappies to make into super restores. This is 94 Herblore in the bag. We can now make super renewals without boosting. And with the one boost, what can we make in 95? Effigies, invention pots, cool. Harvest potions. I don't know what those are, but I'll have to look into them. And of course, with an easy 2 boost, we can now make loads. We still have a fair bit of these to make. We have 500. So yeah, I'm going to keep going. Took a good bit, but this is all 705 super restores made. All right, I just did 2 runs of Hermod. I don't know how many kills I got total, but I just did 2 kind of casual runs before I used most of my potions. I could still go in for longer. I've gotten 12 crystal keys. A lot of these things, I'd have to look at a bunch of them. Bank right here to utilize. I'm sure there's other stuff I got to look at. We got some Hermetic plates. I think we got 2 total. Yes, 2 total. So I guess it'll be good for when we make tier 90 stuff. Actually, I'll be really honest, these guys are really chill. I thought they'd be a lot worse, but they aren't. The only thing they really do mechanically is that, and then this. But you can just get out of it by walking away. And then because of the necromancy thing, yeah. So, honestly. So the main purpose of me making all of these bloodweed seeds, and I'm going to have 21, there's going to be even more time. I'll tell you the total time in a second. But the reason for me making all of these aggression potions is actually to use at Abyssal Demon so I can AFK them to get pure essence. I don't know if I'm going to do them in the Wildy or in the, what's it called, Buildy or in the tower. I think I'm going to do in the tower. All right, so we got 44k XP from that, or 46 or whatever. But we got ourselves a very Wildy reward sack and the regular ones. Let's open the regular ones. I don't think... Bloodwood seeds! Nice! 4 bloodwood seeds, rich and champas, muddy keys. Those are actually nice. And some more bloodwood seeds. Nice. So these are guaranteed radiant energy and black sallies. We're disassembling these bad boys. We get tensile parts from these, which is why I like getting them. I should probably hunt these for tensile parts, because look at all the tensile parts. It's just crazy to me. Those things are freaking bitch to get. Honestly. They're so annoying to get, and I did not realize that black sallies give so many, so I'm just gonna... In the future, I guess I'll just catch these for these things. Those are fucking amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, that's great. These are boys. When I see something that's gonna piss people off. Anyways, let's open the Wildy set. We're gonna get decimation, by the way. Called it. We got decimation. Okay, so I just finished using all my Lantidime seeds. So what I'm going to start doing next is I'm actually going to start using the Dwarfweed seeds on stuff that isn't Wilderness Patches. Because Wilderness Patches, I'm going to use the Bloodweed. But I'm going to start using the Dwarfweed seeds. My logic is the Dwarfweeds are giving the most XP, I feel like, overall, between both farming and Herblore. So that's what I'm going to do there. From there, I think I'm just going to go down in terms of farming level. All right, this is going to be my last 2 overloads completed. I already lost level 98, 99, and 98 because I was going too hard. And I was like, shit, and I lost the level. I was like, oh, crap. So we're still at 97, and it's honestly not that big of a deal if we lose it. It's just kind of nice to 1 boost it and not waste any more spices. So there you go. So we have all the overloads completed. Let me go and grab all of this stuff real quick. I have the preset saved. I have my 97 boost. Let's go and achieve something huge for the account. I am so happy. Mix. Holy overloads have been acquired. I'm so excited. I think I mentioned it before, but just in case, I am going to go and make myself a general PVM tab after this, just so I can put all this stuff in. I'm also honestly going to clean up my herb tab a tiny bit here. Get rid of a lot of stuff I don't need, because I'm not going to lead on all of the super small doses, the extreme small doses and stuff like that, because I'm basically only going to use overload stuff from now on. Now that I have the strong capability of getting them. So that's what I'm thinking. I might keep the extremes actually and just lower the overload. So let me do that real quick. I'll catch you guys when I'm done with all these. I got to be careful because I don't want to lose my boost. Okay, this is holy overloads made. Actually, no. We have 108 holy overloads acquired. I am so happy, dude. This is, let's do the math on this one. 108 times 6 doses. So yeah, that's the good thing about these. I turned 4 doses. This is, I'm going to start making my general PVM. This is, what you at the top? Oh, so this is what's great about holy overloads is that you take a 4 dose of overload and turn it into 6 doses. So I'm getting an extra 2 doses of overload. On top of that, I still retain the pyramidal effect. So the pyramidals are super easy to get. You just need to grow your mushrooms. So which is, who cares? Is the actual answer. I'll be completely honest. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? You just grow some mushrooms. Who cares? All right. So what I've gone and done, and I'm gonna do this a little bit more, is I've actually gone and put all of my best, and I'm using best for loosely, just best combat gear in. Well, I need to lock my thing. Sorry. Putting all my best combat gear in this tab. It's gonna be my basically my PVM tab. It's gonna be like my gear PVM tab, right? So that's what I'm doing this. So I have my range setup, which is just Dino Hide with the Royal Crossbow and the kill cape. Lunar Gear, Zami Cape, Sunspear. Melee is Elder Rune with Bandit's Body, Gold Cape. Then my tier 90 weapons, tier 80 Necro. And then I have my hybrid, and then I have the hybrid stuff here. I put this here just to kind of even stuff out. And then from here, I'm going to have potions, right? So this is like prayer potions. I'm going to have probably restores and just general potions I would use for PVM here. This is 90 crafting in the bag. Okay, so this other potion I realize I can make they're called replenishment potions, and they use adrenaline potions, which are made from making superstores, which is just Aventus and Marmire Fungus, with the papaya fruits. I've been growing these passively. I don't collect them all the time, but I'm growing them. Combine these with the 4 doses of Superstore, and they give you a replenishment potion, which I'll show you exactly what it does. This goes, and this gives you a, the normal prayer restore, Superstore, and it gives you plus 25%, plus 25% adrenaline, which is huge. What this basically is like a cooldown potion you use. Basically, it has a cooldown of like a minute or something, so you use it when it's off cooldown. And it's like a supplemental thing, so you get a little bit of prayer points, adrenaline. That's the entire point of it. So I'm going to make myself about 200 of these. Right, this is 200 and... Hold on. This is 250 replenishment potions completed. I like the even number of it, so I'm just going to snag these. Okay, this is all the ones completed. This is 150 holy overloads, which I know I shouldn't count it as time, but I like to because it's fun. 150 times 6 doses, times that by 6 minutes each, divide that by 60. This is 90 minutes. I believe this is what I said in the beginning of the episode. I wanted to get 150 holy overloads, 90 hours. Sorry, not 90 minutes. 90 hours of content buff, which is great. And the best part about making these holy overloads, I've mentioned this a million times, I'm going to mention a million times more, just making these combo potions in general, is you're turning 4 doses into 6 doses. Level 100 necromancy, and we got a harmonic plate on the same kill, and we got spirit weeds. This is a great kill, holy crap. And this is the easy wilderness diary or area tasks completed. I do want to complete the medium as well, but I have to complete various quests. But for now, this is the easy. So we go to talk task system. Claiming a reward. And the wilderness tasks are stronger than the other ones. For those of you who don't know, outside of the wilderness store, we'll talk about this later, you get this antique lamp. The antique lamps give 10k XP, but you get 2 of them rather than 1, so it's crazy. All right, for those of you who are maybe completely unaware, the wilderness sword one is really nice. It does 2 things. You can teleport to Edgeville unlimited times, so that's really nice. And on top of that, you can teleport to the herb patch unlimited times. I know I should have done this sooner, but I didn't because I didn't feel like it. But now I've done it, so that's what matters. Oh, they changed the lava maze. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. They changed it a lot. Not a lot, but a good bit. Go around. Why am I not? Oh, I have to go around here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. There's all these hellhounds now. I should have brought more food. I did not know it was actually going to be dangerous. I wasn't even recording, so I guess that's a good thing. I completed the medium diary. I have to go and talk to Mandrith and Edgeville. So I think I actually have to go to... here we go. I think I actually have to go to here. He's in wilderness. And let's get rewards. Oh, task. more task system. Here you go. I claim any rewards from you. Boom. Now we get a wieldy sword too, which is nice. Let me head back to Edge real quick and we'll talk about this. So wieldy sword 2, when worn, plus 5% XP when doing the wilderness agility course, which is amazing, dude. Oh my god. We get teleports to the 4-3 dungeon though, which is actually kind of nice if I ever am farming dragons, so that's good, or anything else in there. Improved pickpocketing rates on rogues in the wilderness. We also get 2 40k XP lamps. Yeah, the wilderness diaries are kind of broken, I'll be completely honest. Now, the best part is I technically have the capabilities of completing the hard diaries as well. This is Spirit of Summer completed. This was a thing. Say that. I've never done this quest before. Not realize it was so doom and gloom, I guess. This is Summer's End completed. This is we get the Blessed Spirit Shield, and this is the final requirement I need to complete the hard tasks. And with this should be, yep, the hard tasks are now completed from him. Talk to him, blah, blah. Task system. And can I claim any rewards from you? And boom, we get a Wilderness Sword 3 as well as 2 antique lamps worth, guess what, 77k. Now, if I really, really wanted to, I could use these on farming and get to the 99 farming. I'm not going to, though, because we are dangerously close to an Herblore level, so these are all getting thrown into Herblore. And this is 95 Herblore in the bag. This is awesome. We can open Starred Effigies, make extreme necromancy potions, harvest potions, all that juicy stuff without boosting. I realized I have over 70k XP and cooking potions I can make, so that's what I'm doing. And I actually have more if I were to get more swordfish, which I can easily get. Didn't realize this was going to give me a level. Oh shit. It gave me like exactly enough XP. This is 90 farming. Let's go. People are going to be mad I put my weekly penguin points in here, but I don't care. I wanted this level so badly. Oh my god, this is so nice. Okay. Give me a minute to set everything up, and I want to show you the method I can use to start getting some nice, fat Herblore XP gains. Give me 1 second. Or farming XP gains. Sorry. Okay, so I finished talking to Dundee. You just got to talk to him for a bit, and then you got to go and find the different... They're basically like nodes to farm. So this is the Hollyhock Bush. This is the tier 90 one I want to farm. But the reason I waited till tier 90 to do this is because, well, honestly, the XP sucks until then. Let me just go over exactly the XP rates and kind of how they work. So first things first, I'm going to give you the XP rate that's on the wiki. And if you are not using compost, you're going to get about half the XP per hour while doing this. So just keep that in mind. So the roses are level 30, and you get 17.5k XP per hour, around 9k XP per hour, probably a little bit less with no compost. Irises, level 50, give 26k XP per hour, around 13k XP per hour with no compost. Hydrangea, whatever you pronounce it, is level 70. These gives 37.6k XP per hour, or probably around like 18k XP per hour, maybe a little bit more, with no compost. And then finally, there's Hollyhock. These bad boys give 91k XP per hour, and keep in mind, these are like basically AFK. Not full AFK, but fairly damn AFK, and you get 91k per hour with compost, or around 40 to 50k XP per hour with none, and this is fairly AFK. The way you do this is pretty simple. I believe you just use the compost on it. Yes, you fertilize it to use a compost on it, and then you go and start cultivating it, and then you have this progress bar. It is as simple as it seems. You're just going to sit here and cultivize it, and then when you get the full thing, you get an XP drop, and you get some flowers, and you repeat this process over and over again until you get to your desired level. So like I said before, this is going to be my go-to method. Crap, I was scratching my back. This is going to be my go-to method for training my farming. This is not terrible XP per hour, but it's also not good. You can tell because you get like 50k to 80k XP per hour. It just varies if you're using super compost and RNG elements, stuff like that. But it's AFK. As you can see, it's fairly AFK as well, which is good. The main purpose of me doing this isn't to be like, this is all I'm going to do for my farming XP to go from 90 to 99. No, it's a supplement, right? It is something to do while I'm doing like in between my farm runs, right? So if like I'm doing this in the hour in 20 minutes I'm waiting for my farm run to finish, that is an extra 50k XP I'm getting. And then I can go do my farm run, which will be let's just add 20k XP averaged, right? 20k XP on top of that. So now I've gotten 70k XP for that 1 hour. Then I can go back and do this and just repeat that process over and over again and go, and just go all around. And it's, it's just a nice little bit of like supplement XP on top of the normal stuff I'm doing. And it can add up over time.